reflecting on the last connection I had with a lady, woman, female, human, and how it changed me, the ways in which I grew. What it represented. It was very humbling. To feel like I had completed a lifelong journey. That connection felt like a culmination of experiences. I'd found the one, 111 on the clock there. The one, I'd become balanced and whole enough in myself to receive that reflection. And I got lost in it, in the connection. So, believing this beautiful soul was my other half, twin flame, divine counterpart. It doesn't matter what words are used, we all know. Completely took me out of myself as I prepared to, or did, dive headfirst into this commitment and passion and it derailed me from my path in a way, as if that was supposed to be the work, and I'll just put everything else down and allow myself to be molded by this third entity, a relationship. Whatever happened during that experience, whatever was reflected, whatever Amber showed me about herself, about me, was all necessary. The heartbreak, the pain, the confusion, the lostness was all necessary. The pain stayed for some time, partly due to my unwillingness to let go of the connection. But what I feel like pain is an indicator of is moments and times of disconnection from ourselves. So the length of time that the pain stayed with me was the length of time that I refused to come back home because of the stories of what she did to me, what I allowed. Forgiveness in any situation, the path of least resistance is to forgive ourselves first, because that forces us to take accountability to what we've agreed to. Rather than blaming somebody else. But it occurs to me, the main thing that connection did was keep me disconnected from others, because if I wasn't engaged in the energetic play of the connection, if I wasn't chatting to her through my phone, then a lot of the time I was thinking about her, and that's because of the strength of their energetic connection. It was a deeply spiritual connection. We never met in real life, we only exchanged one phone call. We were only in each other's awareness for, I don't know, 6 months max. And she lived thousands of miles away from me. So, in moments where I was here but there, I was closed off to other people and therefore not in service, not open to being in service. But I wasn't really aware of that, because that's what happens in connections. We lose ourselves, we refuse to be present when we're thinking about somebody else. And you'd think, that's the point, isn't it? Thinking is the enemy of progression. Not in insofar as we allow thoughts to come through in the name of inspiration. That's not the same as consciously sitting down trying to retrieve information to play with. Anyway, I elevated Amber above myself, but crucially above other humans. Like, well, she's a gift from God, and I'm going to pretend that life in and of itself is not a gift from God, or anything that isn't life with her is just an obstruction to my happiness. Not worth considering. Yeah, it made me selfish. Thinking about what I need. In my defense, and there is no real defense because nothing needs to be justified. Everything just happened. But I have not enjoyed life. To put it mildly. Downstairs, Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House is playing right now. And what does that mean? Don't dream what's over? What I imagined to be true. That was not so. I think God's telling me through the music. the disappointment that I have felt since the only woman I ever intended to ask to marry me said yes and then no. Is illusion, and that it is possible to be, to experience that energy, that feeling that, yes, this woman is the one, because I would not settle for anything less. My karmic slate is clean. And it's all thanks to the connection with Amber. Because it is only through that I learned to focus on myself. The last remnants of some sort of messiah complex was stripped from me, along with everything I ever thought about love. Everything I ever thought I knew. Somebody's burning plastic outside right now. That's the best way to get rid of plastic, because plastic is not real. It should not exist. Plastic is illusion. But fire disappears it. Passion, real passion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tempered passion, right? Yeah. Not lust. Not lust. I'm talking about fierce primal celebration. Complete, immediate presence. That's not lust. Those Jezebel spirits, that spirit, the demons of lust, no. We keep those in place. But passion, love, unconditional love, self-love turned inside out, mirrored, coming into agreement that everything we touch is medicine for this hurting world. Being able to stand naked face to face and bear witness to another in all of their glory, in a state of unconditional acceptance and non-judgment. To say, let's do this. Not only let's do this, like let's get it done, as if it's hard work, but wow, what a gift. What an opportunity. Thank you, God. To the point where you could never step outside of that. That woman who I Will never take my eyes off. Yeah. Her. It was a metaphor, right? I'll still watch where I'm going. Don't worry. She makes me love the world even more.